What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Atheism is so senseless. When I look at the solar system, I see the earth at the right distance from the sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. I know not how I seem to others, but to myself I am but a small child wandering upon the vast shores of knowledge, every now and then finding a small bright pebble to content myself with, while the vast ocean of undiscovered truth lay before me. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. All my discoveries have been made in answer to prayer. Tact is the art of making a point without making an enemy. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. My powers are ordinary, only my application brings me success. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. As a blind man has no idea of colors, so we have no idea of the manner by which the all-wise God perceives and understands all things. If I am anything, which I highly doubt, I have made myself so, by hard work. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true, for if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. Physics, beware of metaphysics. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. What goes up must come down. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is the truth. God created everything by number, weight, and measure. When two forces unite, their efficiency double. I consider my greatest accomplishment to be lifelong celibacy. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. I have a fundamental belief in the Bible as the Word of God, written by those who were inspired. I study the Bible daily. Sir Isaac Newton was asked how he discovered the law of gravity. He replied by thinking about it all the time. You have to make the rules, not follow them. I shall not mingle conjectures with certainties. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Trials are medicines which are gracious and wise. Physician prescribes because we need them, and he proportions the frequency and weight of them to what the case requires. Let us trust his skill and thank him for his prescription. Trials are medicines which are gracious and wise. Physician prescribes because you need them, and he proportions the frequency and weight of them to what the case requires. Let us trust his skill and thank him for his prescription. I can measure the motion of bodies, but I cannot measure human folly. To myself, I am only a child playing on the beach while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. It is the weight, not numbers of experiments, that is to be regarded. I have a fundamental belief in the Bible as the Word of God, written by men who were inspired. I study the Bible daily. Opposition to godliness is atheism in profession and idolatry in practice. Atheism is so senseless and odious to mankind that it never had. Many professors